Bello della scalata francese. Non ti imbarazzare. Jérôme Meyer.
Yes.
3 times winner of the World Cup.
Yes.
Okay, people remember you
No.
in competition. Yes, yes, people remember you in competitions for your tempers and aggressivity. Then we knew you, and we knew a quiet person.
I don't know what they are talking about.
Ah!
I just have a collection of yellow cards in my room, but I don't know what was that for. But no, it was a part of my life. Yeah.
Yes.
I need to recognize.
Competitive, just in the competition or also out of the competitions?
No, out of the competition.
Out of the
I mean,
competition.
it would have been just stupid being angry in competition and not being angry outside of competition. This was not because of I wanted to be a champion or whatsoever. This is because I wanted to go on the top of the problem or of the route or so. And so I got some pretty bad stories about being angry in training. I hurt my heel. I did some couple of things that we can keep secret.
And do you miss that time, the world of competition? You miss that time when you had to be aggressive with yourself? And
Actually, not so much. Because I mean, I did what I wanted to do, and I'm still doing some small competition in some way. I was last week in Sheffield for the Master, and last year I did 5 competitions, but that was not World Cup anymore, not championship. This was just some nice contest. I mean, it was with some great pleasure that I could be with some people, with all my past colleagues. This is how I still get some fun in competition, lighter world of climbing. But I don't miss championships, World Cups, and being serious in competition. So it's fine.
sometimes you climb with rope?
Yeah, in order to go down and just check if there is some problems. No. Sometimes. But I was speaking with some people today and saying that I'm really bad. I can do some routes, but up to 15 meters it's impossible for me. It can be 6A, 7A or 8A.
And it's the same part.
Yeah, it's the same part. So I really want to start being better in routes because I really like doing some multi-pitches things. If I'm not better in routes, it would be just crazy going into that big high wall.
Okay.
So I will try this year. Now everything is set up. I will try to take my harness and go back on the cracks. Well, we'll see.
You were a good student. Now you work. You mix climbing with other things in life. For the motivation, you think is better just climbing and nothing else, or having or doing something else and climbing in the free time?
It depends of the people. There's two kind of people in the climbing world. I mean, in all the big outdoor sports, you have the guys who are just living through their activities, waking up and going, okay, climbing, or surfing, skiing, whatever. And you get some other people who are good in one activity, and generally, and it's not very well known, they are very good in some other activities. This would be more my case. I mean, I'm really a big fan of ski, of mountain bike as well. I'm just learned how to pilot some planes. I'm doing many things, and this is because I just think it's funny and it gets you opportunities to go in the mountains, in some other place, and to learn from people, and to so this is my philosophy about things. But climbing remains the basic, but it's interesting, But for getting motivation, for me, what this multi-activities brings to me is I can find some new ideas in some other activities and say, okay, what could we just try it in climbing or skiing, and this is how I just discover new problems, new challenges, and then we can try it. But I don't know.
I really appreciate this kind of open mind. As Boulderman, I mean, you are a lover of the movement, you know, on rock. You gave me very good advice before about the training. Can you give it again to me?
Yeah, sure.
Because I was out of shape, I need to train. He told me, try this.
No, you're good. You're good enough. The fact is, 2 or 3 years ago, when I was training, you know that I have a pretty dynamic style of climbing. I don't know. One day, for just playing, we decided to climb without the thumb, and we just discovered that without it, you need to, if you want to be hanged on the holes, you cannot anymore be hanged on it, but you need to push on it if you want to stay on the wall. So it makes all your muscle and your body tension working more than usually. So like for example, when I decided to prepare for Bercy, the European Championship 2 years ago, I did mainly in this kind of climbing. So it put me in some good shape more quickly than, I mean, I had the feeling that it was more efficient than the usual training. So I did that, and I did some just rock climbing aside this, so I can work as well my technical aspect of climbing. It's pretty interesting because it is forcing you to move differently. If you want to gain some, if you want to be more dynamic, it's really interesting because physically you are limited without your thumb, so you are forced to climb up and up and up, and it's interesting. But maybe it does not suit to everybody's style. So you can try, you will see. You will tell me next year.
Thank you very much. I will try, and I think anybody it's good advice for everybody.
You can try as well on the beer. With that.
On the beers, it's going. Grazie, Jérôme.
Yeah, thanks.